Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. About 6 hours ago, citizens through their print media captured some remarks by Makueni Senator Mutula Kilonzo. Mutula Kilonzo Jr. Kilonzo must be picked as Raila's running mate, or else, then the senator is quoted saying this: there would be a problem. We have nothing to tell the community and the people who support Wiper. That's it. For Kilonzo to forfeit the presidency for the third time, it must be accounted for something, the senator said. That's Mutula Kilonzo, Makueni senator, as quoted by citizens through their print media. And this evening, some few hours ago, Kilonzo Musyoka has just reaffirmed his support for Raila Amolo Odinga. And we know that yesterday evening, Kilonzo Musyoka hosted Uhuru Kenyatta, President Uhuru Kenyatta, and Gideon Moi at his current residence. So what does this post by this senator mean politically? That's what I want us to find out in this video. In case you've bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. The first meaning to that, Mutula Kilonzo Jr. is taking advantage of Kilonzo Musyoka's perceived indecisiveness for his own political and personal gains. It's a given fact that Kilonzo Musyoka is being seen to be a leader or a person who is indecisive. That's what Mutula Kilonzo is just exploiting for his own political gains. And now, those remarks can actually confuse some Kilonzo Musyoka into actually thinking that this senator might be talking on behalf of Kilonzo Musyoka. But the truth of the matter here is that this senator has just seen that loophole from Kilonzo Musyoka. So he's just exploiting that loophole to get political mileage in Ukambani, so that he can now be seen to be defending and supporting Kilonzo Musyoka. And you know, sometimes our politics is largely based on that. If you are defending my ethnic kingpin, then most likely I might decide to also support you. That's exactly what this senator is trying to do. And then secondly, from those remarks, it's also very clear that Kilonzo Musyoka is not giving clear directions to his supporters and leaders supporting him. Because just this evening, Kilonzo Musyoka has come out to affirm his support for Raila Amolo Odinga. And just yesterday, Kilonzo has been giving some remarks that were clearly indicating that he was actually sabotaging Raila's presidential bid. Because Kilonzo is on record saying that he's looking for numbers to impeach Raila Amolo Odinga. And that Kilonzo is also on record as stating that Raila and Uhuru Kenyatta would actually fall out after the elections. So Kilonzo is actually coming out as a leader, a person not giving clear direction to his supporters. He's leaving his supporters confused whether he's actually committed to supporting Raila Amolo Odinga to win this year's presidency, or maybe still has some thoughts. Because this evening, just as I've said, he has just affirmed his support for Raila Odinga. And then the third point, Mutula Kilonzo Jr. is just confirming to Kenyans that the running mate position in Azimio is not a settled deal. Yes, there is no white smoke in that position. Even though Kilonzo Musyoka threw his weight behind Raila Amolo Odinga, that position is not yet a deal. There is no white smoke there. Because now, some leaders have been insinuating that that position already had been given to Kilonzo Musyoka. And in my considered opinion, if that position had been given to Kilonzo Musyoka, then I know Kilonzo maybe could have informed some of his close allies, the likes of Mutula Kilonzo. But the mere fact that Mutula is actually still giving conditions and demanding for that position is a clear indication that largely that position has not been settled. People are still in the dark about that position. That also comes out very, very clearly. And then another point, Mutula Kilonzo Jr. is actually confirming to Kenyans that Kilonzo does not have a very strong hold, or rather a strong grip on Ukambani residents, or rather on Ukambani vote. Because Kilonzo's influence in Ukambani just depends on Kilonzo Musyoka being given a position in Azimio. That's what this senator is just trying to confirm and to tell Kenyans. Because he's stating that if Kilonzo is not given that running mate position, it will be very hard for Kilonzo to convince Wiper supporters to actually support Raila Amolo Odinga. But is that really the case, ladies and gentlemen? From where I sit, that might not be the case. Because already as we talk right now, there is a good section of Ukambani nation supporting Raila Amolo Odinga. And in fact, all the three Ukambani governors have already thrown their weight behind Raila Amolo Odinga. So even without Kilonzo, I'm seeing Raila Odinga still winning some good votes in Ukambani. And then there are also some members of parliament who have been supporting William Ruto. So I can also say that they can just influence a bit of the Ukambani nation to also vote for William Ruto, even though not all that much. So you can see clearly that the Kamba vote as I talk is split. We have Kilonzo's team, which I know are the majority. We have Azimio team, and then we have William Ruto's team, even though they are largely a minority. So if Kilonzo Musyoka can actually join hands with Raila Amolo Odinga, whether it's given a position or not, I still believe Kilonzo Musyoka will still largely influence a good majority of his Wiper supporters into supporting Raila Amolo Odinga. Because as it is today, we only have two top positions. That is the presidency and the running mate position. And not everybody can occupy those spaces, or rather those positions. So I strongly believe that this senator is just trying to play politics here. He's just trying to use Kilonzo Musyoka to remain relevant in Ukambani, because that's largely what we have been seeing with some of these leaders. We just saw Cleophas Malala actually misleading Musalia Mudavadi into joining William Ruto. And upon joining William Ruto, we have seen largely Musalia Mudavadi's popularity in Western has almost disappeared. So in the case of Kilonzo Musyoka, from where I sit, I strongly believe that if Kilonzo Musyoka was actually to make an about turn today, then Kilonzo Musyoka would have just sealed his political fate permanently. Because now already, the mere fact that he did endorse Raila Amolo Odinga in public, already there are some of his supporters who are now supporting Raila Amolo Odinga. So if he comes out again to undo that, it can actually backfire on Kilonzo Musyoka. And he will now just be seen as a big joker. So Kilonzo Musyoka, whether he's given a running mate position or not, I still believe Kilonzo Musyoka will largely influence a good majority of Wiper supporters and his supporters in Ukambani to actually support Raila Amolo Odinga. That is something I strongly believe, and that is something that is feasible. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, just as I did state when you were starting, in case you've bumped here for the very first time, and so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. And to our fans, our subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya. To any other person who is watching us outside Kenya for the very first time, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And if possible again, subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. And before I forget, let me remind all of you to make sure you hit on the notification bell and choose all, so that anytime you upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.